Well, interesting things happen when you say yes. So I was talking to Frank over some coffee, and he said, hey, how would you like to make some remarks at this 20th anniversary celebration? I said, oh, well, I don't know about that. And somehow I said yes, and so here I am. But, you know, it is great to see a bunch of you people that I know from all this many different experiences, all the work we did planning and trying to make an impact in the world. So, you know, as I look back, it's really hard to imagine it's been over 20 years since a group of us began meeting at the Anna's Pancake House up on Pantops to discuss and plan how we could sustain and involve others in what many of us call the building goodness experience. Our focus back then was promoting international work trips, but as soon as we started gathering momentum, the conversations began to include local projects. Many volunteers returning from international work trips wanted a way to continue the BGF experience throughout the year and also serve our local community. So now that we're here 20 years later, can you believe it? It's amazing to see what Building Goodness has accomplished. The invitation you received to our celebration highlights many of those achievements. 7 health clinics, 6 schools, over 1,000 houses, 10 community centers, as well as numerous projects serving our local community. And I think there's a board over there that has some other statistics, and I was looking at, there's almost over 150,000 hours of volunteer service. It's amazing. Now, all of these are tangible successes, and each project has a unique story to tell. But today, I would like to share some thoughts on aspects of the building goodness experience that are less tangible and much harder to measure. So how do you measure the value of a child receiving an education and the potential outcome of that education? Could that child become the next great leader or make a significant other meaningful impact? What are the benefits to a community of having access to basic health care? What are the cost savings to proper hygiene? And what is clean water worth? How do you measure the impact of a mother receiving prenatal care and then safely delivering her child in a birthing clinic? How do you measure the value of a Haitian worker receiving training to learn a craft and then being able to use that skill to provide food for his family? What value do you place on a family getting a roof over their head after they've lost everything to a natural disaster? And finally, how do you quantify a life transformed? Participating in a building goodness trip experience and coming back to find your life forever changed. Somehow, in the giving of our time and talents, I think we can discover our true identity and possibly even our purpose in life. I know this was true for our friend and other co-founder, Howard Pape, who is out there smiling down upon us right now. Yay, Howard. Let's have a shout out for Howard. So maybe our neighbor is not only the person that lives next door, but also someone that struggles with basic needs of life in Haiti, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Mississippi, or even down the street. As Jack mentioned, we often refer to some of these things as the ripple effect, casting a stone in the water, the ripples of which extend far beyond our sight, reaching places unknown, and impacting countless lives. What I truly love about BGF is that we do our work in community with others. The strategic partnerships we form help deliver what is best needed in the communities that we serve. And if you really think about it, isn't life really about relationships? The buildings we design and craft are enduring and generational, but I believe the relationships we create can be eternal. So looking ahead, I see bright days for building goodness, holding true to our core values, building quality projects that are regenerative and enduring, working with communities that are healthy, viable, and interconnected, seeking collaborative volunteer service, executing exceptional craftsmanship and design, valuing human beings and their cultures, striving for excellence in our organization and its outcomes, embracing opportunities for transformational experiences, and engaging in partnerships that empower. We will undoubtedly build on our past successes. The ripple effect of our work will continue to reach out and impact countless lives in the community we serve and will serve in the future. So again, to all of you, I want to say thank you. To all our volunteers, to all the staff, to all our friends and supporters for helping us achieve a remarkable 20 years of success. I would like to also encourage all of you to continue to make BGF bear fruit. Please consider asking your friends and inviting others to participate in the Building Goodness experience. Truly together, we can make the world a better place. We can be building goodness in a world that desperately needs it. Thank you very much.